James, Aaron, Harry, it's lovely to speak to you all. I feel like it's been a watershed moment for you guys today, finally being able to play football here at Gandergree Lane again. I'll start with you, James. From a managing point of view, ultimately, while you've been very excited to get back on the pitch, it has unfortunately ended in a result which I'm sure will give you a few things to ponder over.
Yeah, I mean, the game didn't go our way. Started out the blocks a little bit slow, but tried to change a few things to adapt and to get back into the game. We did, but then unfortunately they scored in the last minute sort of thing. So yeah, plenty of positives, but plenty of things to work on back on the drawing board really.
Talk to us about Sean Mills' goal. That was one of the best goals I've seen here at Gandergree Lane for any team, let alone the disability side. I've seen a few first team goals that have been quite close, but that was quite remarkable. Yeah,
that one for the picture book really. Yeah. It was an outstanding goal from an outstanding player really. Certainly one to remember.
Brilliant goal. Aaron, let's speak to you now. You are an England international. You've made your first appearance here after a year as well, like everybody else. How was it for you coming back onto the pitch at last after a long time out?
Yeah, no, it was really good. It was good to be back with the boys and playing football finally. We've had a few games cancelled due to COVID and stuff, so it was lovely just to be back with the boys and finally have a kick about. Shame about the result, but loads and loads of positives to take, and just can't wait to get out there and do it all again really.
Now I'm going to ask Harry the same question afterwards, but how for you has it been the last, let's say 40 or so months, because you were more or less going through the thick of things last season, lots of football, not just for Sutton but for the England team as well.
Yeah.
You had a lot to look forward to as well in 2020, possibly the Paralympics.
Yeah.
But unfortunately that completely got curtailed. How have you managed to keep sane the last year or so?
Do you know what? It's actually this team has actually kept me going there. It's a great club. I was obviously at West Ham before, and come down here and joined these boys, and it is this team that's kept me going. It obviously was meant to be in Sardinia in California with England, and that all got cancelled, and then was meant to have a few games here as well. So it's these boys kept me sane, kept me going, and I love every week, every Saturday I wake up and just can't wait to be with the boys. It's just a brilliant club.
All right, well, Harry, it's great to talk to you as well today. Despite the nature of the game, obviously you would have been, like Aaron, very happy to be back on the pitch. From your point of view, how was it preparing for today, and also how excited have you been for a day like this afternoon to have finally come around?
It was great to prepare for today's game. It's always great to have a game to sort of be able to prepare for, because we hadn't played in over such a long time, and to sort of have that game where everybody played as a team together, just to sort of see each other playing together as a team, which was a real great thing.
Based on the performance today, obviously you guys as collective will expect better and want to get more wins in the future. But what will you learn from today? I know you prepared it extensively for the game. A few things I'm attributing today to probably just not being able to fully get up to speed. Would you say if you were back up to full strength soon, you can be able to beat anyone that's in front of you?
Yeah, on our day we can really beat anyone on our day, because we've got great real talent in all areas across the pitch, and everyone real individual talent within the camp as well. And the team sort of really got a good morale and spirit, which really helps drag the team forward.
And as I asked Aaron, for you, much like Aaron, it's been a tricky year, obviously, with lots of things obviously stopping you from playing football, but finally being able to get back up on the pitch and properly get a game on. How has for you the last year been?
It's been quite tough, I have to say, as well as everyone, because I haven't had this sort of the core group around to sort of have that sort of good banter with and sort of get together with everyone. But then when the things got relaxed and the sort of community could come back together, it was a great sort of sense of united, sort of come back with the family and sort of get playing with the boys again. It's been a great real experience.
Well, it's wonderful for both you and Aaron to have happy feelings and great joy again to be back out on the pitch. Back to you, James, again. And obviously, as you've heard, your players have spoken so glowingly about the team and the camaraderie you've had together while you've not been able to play football, and now you're finally back on the pitch. It's great to be able to see this joy on their faces. Kicking on now, you've got plenty still to look forward to in 2021, I'm sure. Mm-hmm. What is the next objective for Sutton United's disability team now?
Well, hopefully our regular monthly league at Walton, they are hopefully running a couple of competitions over the summer. In terms of the 11-a-side aspect of the game, I think we'll have to wait until next season. We're going to try and get another game down here towards the end of the season, but obviously with the dilemma with Sutton at the moment, great for the first team. But yeah, hopefully we can get some more game time down here.
Obviously, we are, as you've just mentioned, it's tricky with the first team doing so well in the National League at the moment. With the likelihood that should they do pull off the impossible, they'll have to dig up the pitch and put a grass one on, and it will mean playing elsewhere, unfortunately. So, have you been able to start preparing for that in the recent weeks? I know obviously the inevitable hasn't happened yet, but
yeah, no, we've gone back to the drawing board in just scouting for several locations locally, working with Sutton, with the board members, just keeping in contact with them just to see what the future might hold, and hopefully we can get a solid base for next season.
Lovely. Aaron, 2021 is a big year for you in particular. Being an England international, you're eligible to play for Team GB as well. What are the likelihoods we could see you in Tokyo this year?
I hope so. I hope I can get there. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna try. I've got my first camp next month, so I'll just keep doing what I do, keep enjoying football, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll get picked. But listen, we'll see. It's a massive thing. So, like I say, all I can do is just keep doing what I do, and yeah, love football.
As for the squad, you've played with obviously a few of them and a few who played in Rio last time out.
Yeah.
Obviously fell short in the end in the quarter-final stage, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
So this time around, I'm sure England will be looking, or Team GB as a collective will look to kick on and be able to reach further, maybe a medal this year.
Yeah.
Are they as ambitious this year to be able to get into the Final Four?
100%. We're there to win it, and I generally think we are the best team to win it. Do you know what I mean? I don't think there's any team that can beat us. On our day, we're unstoppable. We've got a great squad. So yeah, we'll just keep doing what we do, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll come back for a medal for everybody. Do you know what I mean? So we'll see how it
we
goes.
wish you well from our side at least.
Thank
We'll
you.
definitely be watching when it comes around later this year. Harry, over to you. As I've asked James recently, you would, I'm sure, like to kick on from today and look forward to everything that's coming up. How important is preparing for next season for you?
Sort of just looking back on how well my progress has been on this season and previous seasons, and just really sort of building that sort of platform and just sort of really working on sort of key areas that I feel I need developing in, so I can become sort of one of the best players at this football club.
Okay, and as a collective, do you feel now, obviously you've started training again, you're starting to embrace being together once more, being able to be with the manager, he can start to give you a clearer indication of where you want something to go from here?
Yeah, working that closely alongside James is really sort of implementing that sort of side to me, as well as the sort of the great bunch of lads. They're really sort of a real good selected collective group, which will help me in the long run.
Excellent. Finally, James, I know today's been a disappointing result, but we look ahead, and I think from our side we've been very happy to cover today's game.
Okay.
We hope for more football matches for you, but more importantly, will next season hopefully be one of those watershed moments where Sutton finally hit the targets they're aiming for? Obviously, the People's Cup is the main target.
Yeah, hopefully that all leagues are and all competitions are back up and running for next season. I mean, we've had a year and a half out, so I mean we're just waiting for the green light to go ahead from the FA, from the government, just to get all football back to full strength, really, full capacity.
Fantastic. Well, so all three of you, thank you for coming over today, and we're very happy to have done this game for you. And to each and every one of you, we wish you all the best of luck in 2021, and we hope to see you again very, very soon.
Lovely,
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.